Welcome and thank you for joining us today for a Land Services SA webinar on SAILIS Support, finding the information you really want. This is a pre-recorded session with a live Q&A session at the end of this presentation. We ask you to kindly hold all your questions until the allocated time, where one of our subject matter experts will be able to assist. Land Services SA is committed to providing an excellent customer experience. One way we continue to deliver value to the industry is through our industry education program, where we produce a range of helpful educational materials, hold regular webinars, and host industry events. Our industry education program addresses key topics or frequently asked questions to ensure you remain up to date with contemporary practices. We want to help set you up for success and believe helping with industry education will help reduce the volume of requisitions, meaning a quicker and more seamless experience for your clients. Land Services SA's subject matter experts assist in delivering our industry education program, utilising their years of experience and respected place in the industry. This webinar was prepared by Liz Dillon, the team leader of our shared services team. Liz is dedicated to ensuring her team provides the highest level of customer service. In this session, we will be providing guidance on a range of topics related to SAILIS in order to help you quickly and efficiently find the information you need. We will be covering the location and progress of a dealing and the current processing times, searching transaction history in relation to invoices, using the helpful tips icon, wildcard searching, Register Search Plus and how the results are delivered to you after purchasing, and the fee calculator. To find the location of a dealing, we recommend visiting our corporate website at landservices.com.au and selecting the tile on the home page called Processing Times. This will lead you to a screen called Location Request, where you can enter the relevant instrument number. For this example, we will be looking at a dealing number rather than a plan number. Once you've entered your information, click Search. Alternatively, you can access this function directly through SAILIS via the Dealing Search menu and then selecting Location Request Search. The results will be displayed on a new SAILIS screen and will include details of the dealing number, dealing status, its current location, as well as the date it was assigned to that particular location. Using the information we just found, we can then navigate back to the processing times on our website and calculate the expected completion time. Current processing times are displayed on our website and are updated each morning based on real-time data. Please note that these timeframes are calculated on business days and therefore do not include weekends or public holidays. It also does not take into account any delays arising from a dealing being sent out for requisition. The task column refers to the type of instrument that was lodged. Manual non-division refers to paper lodgements and includes dealings that update the title addition, such as an application to register death, transmission applications, change of names, or any dealings that do not affect a title, such as a power of attorney or terms and conditions. In our example from the previous slide, the dealing was assigned to registration, which comes under manual non-division, on the 20th of February. We can now see that the team are working on dealings assigned to them on the 15th of February, which translates to a current backlog of 7 working days. This means that jobs in queue from the 15th of February are scheduled for examination on or about the 26th of February, and therefore our job from the 20th could expect to be picked up on the 29th. As previously mentioned, these processing times are updated daily and therefore these days should be used as a guide only, and dealings may progress quicker or slower depending on seasonal volumes. Now let's look at how to determine the overall processing time for a division dealing, including dealing registration and issue of the new titles. Using the same techniques we just learnt, we can identify the current location of the dealing and the date it was assigned to that location. In this example, the division dealing was assigned to dealing examination on the 8th of March. Now we refer to the current processing times. In this instance, the current backlog for manual division dealings is 5 business days, meaning that our dealing will likely be examined on the 15th of March. Following the registration of the dealing, it will then be assigned to title drafting team for the issue of the new certificate of titles. Again, we can refer to the processing times for this step and forecast the approximate completion date. In this example, issues of certificate of title have a 7-day processing time, so new titles are expected to be issued on or about the 26th of March. Searching transaction history. To search for transactions made by an individual user, hover over the menu option, which is titled Payment, and then click on Transaction Search. Select the product type from the drop-down box. You can then enter the user ID or click on the 3 dots to search for users within your organization. Filter by date, time, or any of the other fields to narrow down your search. For handy hints on how to use the fields, hover over the information icon. Then click Search. The search results will be delivered as a list on the same screen. If the information you are seeking is not displayed in these results, you may need to open up your search parameters, for example, using a broader date range. To search for invoices, hover over the menu option titled Payment, and then click on Invoice Search. Select the invoice type from the drop-down box. Please note that LSG products are the state-regulated products, and these invoices start with a P. LSSA products are separate to the state products, and invoices relating to these items start with a U. You can either enter a date range to find a particular month, or leave this option open. By keeping this open and the unpaid box ticked, any unpaid invoices will be displayed in the search results. The search results will be delivered at the bottom of the screen. You will also be given information on current balance and available credit. At this point, you have the option to raise an invoice outside of the standard end-of-month cycle. To do this, click on Request Invoice. The invoice will take a few minutes to generate and will appear on screen for you to access. To view the details of all the products or transactions included in an invoice, select the Details button on the right of the screen, which relates to that individual invoice. This will then display details of all transactions included in that invoice, such as the transaction ID, the user ID, product details, the invoice ID, and if paid, the receipt number, amount for that product, the status of the invoice, and the date the transaction was ordered. There are a variety of helpful hints published in SAILIS to assist you with your searching. Hover over the blue eye icon next to the relevant field to discover tips on how to populate information. If you are attempting a property search with no results, try hovering over these hints to ensure you've entered the data correctly. One of the most common inquiries received by our customer support staff is in relation to search parameters of street name. The helpful hint on this slide demonstrates that a street type is not required here, just the street name only. There is a handy feature in SAILIS called wildcard searching. This allows you to open up your search parameters if you are unsure of the correct spelling or name. In this example, you will see that we've used it to demonstrate a street name search. The wildcard symbol can be used at either end of the word in place of the unknown section. Register Search Plus is one of the items available for purchase under the suite of LSG products. This product will include an authorised copy of a certificate of title or crown lease, an image of the plan that's noted in the land description where available, and images of dealings listed in the schedule of dealings on title. To purchase this product, go to the Land Search menu in SAILIS, then select Register Search Plus from the drop-down options. After entering the property details, click Search. An order confirmation page will appear. On the order confirmation page, property details will be displayed at the top of the screen. Please double-check your order details before confirming purchase of the product. You will also have the option to enter a customer reference of your choosing. This will be displayed on your purchase receipt. The total cost of the order will also be displayed for you to confirm. Once you have checked all of the information and you are happy to proceed with the purchase, click Confirm Order. The products will be displayed on screen, with links to individual PDFs for downloading files. You will need to click each link to download and save the file. Please ensure that you do not close or navigate away from this page until you have successfully downloaded and saved each element of the product. This example outlines the items which are included in the Register Search Plus and those items which will need to be purchased separately. Please note that instruments such as bylaws and scheme descriptions come under the Notations panel and not the Schedule of Dealings. These must be ordered separately as a dealing image. Are you looking for more information on fees? Visit our landservices.com.au website and select Land Registration from the menu. Then click on Fees, Guides and Forms. You will see 3 tiles. Each tile provides a different fee tool. When you have identified the correct one for your search, click on Read More. The LTO Fee Calculator will direct you to the Registrar General's Fee Calculator tool. Select the appropriate tile for your dealing type and then follow the prompts and lodgement notes for assistance with your calculations. In summary, the takeaway points from this presentation are: the current location of a plan or dealing can be accessed in real time on SAILIS. Our processing times are updated daily and available on our landservices.com.au website. Account holders have the ability to view transaction details relating to an invoice or by searching for a specific transaction made by an individual user within their organisation. View the helpful hints in SAILIS when populating search fields by hovering over the little blue eye icon. Wildcard symbols can be used in place of unknown words or names to open up your search results. And how to access the Register Search Plus and access all available information. And where to access fee information and the Registrar General's Fee Calculator tool. Land Services SA's website has a range of educational and support materials to assist you in your day-to-day work. Our Industry Education Hub is a good place to start. This can be found by clicking on Industry Education Hub on the homepage of LSSA's website. A copy of today's webinar will be published on the Industry Education Hub together with recording of previously held webinars. That concludes the recorded webinar section. Thank you for listening. Please remain online for the live Q&A session with our subject matter experts.